Workers of England Union vindicated beyond belief. We are clearly the trade union that is needed for England. Tell your colleagues, friends and families to join us. The political earthquake that the Workers of England Union warned about for years has now arrived. The 2026 local elections and the BBC's national share analysis confirm beyond doubt that the old political order across Britain is fragmenting rapidly. England now stands alone as the only nation within the United Kingdom without a fully developed national worker-focused structure dedicated solely to advancing its own economic and industrial interests. Scotland and Wales have moved decisively towards governments and institutions that place their nations first. Through devolved power, financial negotiations and national policy priorities, both countries have increasingly secured arrangements designed around the needs of their own workers, communities and economies. Now, they have nationalist governments who will push hard to make sure their workers and industries are financially protected. Scotland and Wales already have their own trade union congress. Scotland continues to operate with strong national institutions supported by the Scottish Trades Union Congress, while Wales advances its own worker-focused agenda through the Wales TUC. Across both nations, infrastructure spending, public investment and economic planning are now openly viewed through the lens of national interest. Meanwhile, England's working people are now expected to simply absorb decline, stagnating wages, collapsing town centres, overstretched public services, and the erosion of industry without a unified national voice focusing entirely on their needs. The Workers of England Union warned this vacuum would eventually become impossible to ignore. That moment has now arrived. The BBC's own election experts acknowledged the unprecedented fragmentation of England's political landscape, with the traditional party system breaking apart under pressure from growing dissatisfaction, inequality, and national identity politics allowed in Scotland and Wales. The message from voters is clear. People increasingly want representation rooted in local communities, national priorities, and economic fairness. The Workers of England Union has already acted. The establishment of an English TUC, ETUC, marks the beginning of a new phase in trade unionism for England. It is one built around protecting workers, rebuilding industry, and ensuring England is no longer politically or economically disadvantaged. The Workers of England Union needs you to tell your colleagues that the British Labour Party funding trade unions have failed them. We are the only trade union solely focusing on protecting their interests across England. The Workers of England Union believes England now urgently requires national industrial investment, protection of English manufacturing, support for farming and rural communities in England, major transport and infrastructure renewal, affordable housing for working families, skills and apprenticeships linked to English jobs, fair funding settlements for English counties, and strong national representation for England's workforce. Stephen Morris, General Secretary of the Workers of England Union, said, "Everything we warned about has now become reality. Scotland and Wales have developed political systems and institutions that fight directly for their national interests. England's workers lack the same focused government representation. The creation of an English TUC by the Workers of England Union is a historic step towards correcting that imbalance. Working people in England deserve organisations like the Workers of England Union that unapologetically put their livelihoods, communities, and future first." The political landscape of Britain has changed fundamentally. The Workers of England Union intends to ensure England's workers are never again left without a national voice of their own. We need you to help us to build this trade union so workers across England have the same protection as Scotland and Wales now have.